La la la, hey, yeah, yeah.
Welcome back to the show. I've been part of the indie film industry here in Ottawa for many, many years. There's so many challenges trying to put together, well, let's be honest, usually a zero-budget film. Well, our next guests have managed to do just that, but they face many challenges on their own. We're joined by Vincent, Randy, and Andrew, who are all part of Biff, Wellington, the film about the adult film industry. And Vincent, you yourself have had a very, very challenging life. I talked about the challenges of filmmaking, but maybe you could take us back to some of the challenges you've gone through in life, Vincent.
Well, I wouldn't say challenges, but I grew up in group homes, about 20 different group homes. I was tossed around, Children's Aid. It was a bad time for them. And then I lived at the YMCA for 13 years. And it's interesting because I thought I was going to die there. I was institutionalized, and I was comfortable with the fact that I was going to die there. And one day, I don't know when it happened, one day just snapped in my head that either life goes on or it doesn't. So I got out, got a job, got a girlfriend, you know, got involved in the community because I realized you don't have to go through this alone.
Right.
So, and I don't know the moment when it happened, but it's just now I became introverted. I was introverted, I became extroverted. Just like that, and I can't get enough.
Why filmmaking? Where did filmmaking come into all of this?
I started with the photography, and
Okay.
it's the evolution of photography because I needed to express myself deeper, and I found out that it is, after all, a moving picture.
Right.
Yeah.
So that's interesting because photography, of course, when you're sort of in that life that you had, you spend a lot of time looking out at the rest of the world and really going, you know, I wish I was engaged there. And, you know, the camera, the lens really gives you that third eye into it. And I guess film is the same way.
Yeah, yeah. I wanted to participate. I want to be behind the camera and in front of the camera as well. I want to have fun.
So you chose the adult film industry as the theme for your first film, Vincent. Why did you choose that in particular?
This is a flip of a dime, I guess. I've done
As
40.
so often happens.
I've done 40 short films, and I had to choose one character from them as a starting point for a feature. I got so many more films in my head.
Right.
This is just the beginning.
So how did you get involved, Andrew?
Well, I knew Vincent from when he was making short films about a year ago, and I worked with him on a lot of short films that he did. So we already developed a rapport for working together on set, and we just get along very well. So that sort of had me fall into place in working with him, thankfully. And so now we ex-porn stars.
Now, let's be honest. When reading the background, Julie and I are reading, and a lot of people dropped out. Were you concerned at all with the theme of the film?
Well, you can never second judge what the judgments people are going to make outside the film. And this is very much a buddy comedy. And it's about people trying to adjust to a new situation. And porn is just simply the backdrop on which we make this movie. It's very much not about the porn industry except for the humor value.
Right. Well, we have a clip from the film. Maybe, Vincent, you can set up the clip. It's you guys, I think, are going on a road trip of some sort.
That's right. This movie is essentially getting the gang back together. It's a formula. It's funny. So we got the gang back together. Now we're going to get the crew.
Okay.
And everything goes wrong all the time. It's awesome.
All right. Okay. Let's have a look at the clip here.
All right, let's track him down. Yeah, but first, we need some epic road trip music.
Great clip. So, Vincent, this is, you mentioned your love of community and your love of Ottawa, and you wanted to make sure that was a big part of the film as well. Maybe you can talk a little bit on that.
Sure. I use the... do I get a close-up? Why can't you be more interesting? You're on live TV. So the thing is I use it as a tapestry to showcase. I love this city, right? And all the locations are fantastic. And I want it to be not just plot, but characters, but location,
Right.
as a backdrop for everything, because that says something. It speaks to the scene, I think.
So what was the aspect of Ottawa that you wanted to portray? Because some of the places, like a lot of the places, were bars.
Yeah, a lot of bars.
We always seem to end up in bars.
I like the setting because it's like, I think a lot of the comfort in watching something is due to the setting. So you watch a TV show, and if the setting isn't a bar, it's comfortable. It's a place you want to be. I want the person to be in that setting. And I like that.
And I think we also show different aspects of what Ottawa's about. We have the bars, we got the beaches, and we got some of the parks and stuff like that as well. So you can see different landscapes of what Ottawa is. And I think that, it shows personality.
Vincent, I mentioned a difficult time. You had a lot of people drop out. You even have one character. I think 4 different people play the same character throughout. And you probably had fun with that, right?
Purple Sensation, great character. A 70s pimp, blaxploitation, very, very retro. The main character, he backed out of the project because he did one shoot and then he backed out.
Okay.
We got someone else who backed out an hour before the shoot. Then we got someone else who filled in, but then they said they wouldn't be able to do further scenes. So the 4th incarnation of Purple Sensation is a 10-year-old girl. And I said, hey, if you get...
And I've seen clips.
I know. If you get lemon, then you make a fruit salad, right? That's how it goes?
I think that's the saying. Yeah, absolutely. So whereabouts are you as far as editing the film goes? How close are you to being able to screen the film?
70% done.
Okay.
And we actually shot at the Mayfair, so we're hoping to have a screening at the Mayfair.
Oh, cool.
Any dates in mind?
April.
April?
April.
Excellent.
You're
people
committed now because you've said it on TV.
Yeah, now you're,
Yeah, you're
that's
committed.
true. You've got a lot of work ahead of you. Well, 30%. That should be
30%.
doable by April. Guys, thank you so much for being here. Really appreciate it. You can find Biff Wellington on Facebook as well if you want to like their Facebook page, and you can get updates about the film there. Don't go away. We're back with Peter Neal from Neal Brothers Foods. We got a little bit of a notch off, we're calling it. A nacho challenge. We'll be back with that right after this.